So I keep getting questioned. How do I trade? How do I make these moves and make like a lot of money, like 20k a day or whatnot? So I just want to briefly go through what I see in the market that makes me make these decisions. Now, my chart looks a bit messy at the moment because I've been messing around with it. So ignore. Actually, no. What I'll do is, no, I don't want to get rid of it. I will just leave it as is. Anyway, so what I actually look for, first of all, the way I like this morning, I marked out the charts, right? This is 1 minute on NQ, and what I marked out was the fact that now people say like areas of liquidity are this high here, you know, it's the highest high. All right, but what I actually target are areas that have these sort of this curved sort of line. The areas of like zigzag, zigzag, zigzag. Like this one in particular, I marked this one out and look where price ended up. Price, I marked this out this morning. We had a gap this morning, but I marked that out and I said the price is going to target this area. And it, sure enough, it did. And then that was the Asian high, which then it got spiked. It's formed a head and shoulders pattern. So my target would be to take the lows. Now what I was looking for is something similar to this. Oh yeah, you can't see that, can you? I'm sorry. Similar to this, but on the downside, and I'm struggling to see that. So if I can't see that, then yeah, I can try and target like this trend line, which would look like this. Well, kind of look like that anyway. I'm just roughly drawing. Yeah, but anyway, this will be the target. But I don't like these. These are a more sort of a higher risk trade because it's not really what I like to target. Now I'm recording off the camera. I don't do YouTube and stuff like that. I don't plan to do live trading. It's not my style. I'd rather keep to myself, and I can just post my trades up if I want to. I'm not looking to get famous and become YouTube famous. But this strategy, look, if I just find my account right, and now I'm saying this strategy only works if the person is able to manage the risk, and I've had days where I'm just rubbish at managing risk. But look, this is fast stack trading. Yeah, I know there's a lot of fun going on with it, but at the same time there just isn't, because that's another story. Anyway, so I'm up 200, over 200k. I'm on that, done that across 3 accounts, as you can see. And you can see me just flicking through my accounts. There we go. Let's just work with this one. This one's got the highest, I believe, yeah. So let's go and look at my chart. You can see from day one, you can see that I made 3,000 on the first day. This is the day when I had the breathing issues. There's actually probably maybe 3 or 4 days. And then obviously I'm just trying out this strategy, which I believe could work out to be the secret to futures trading. Yeah. I wonder if ICT can challenge me with this. Right, so we've got this 17k, 14k, 16k, 17k, 17. Look how often I'm getting this as consistency. 13k, 16k, and then 5k on there. Yeah. And then the next week I didn't do too as good, especially on the last 3 days. Let me just show you. I did increase my target to 20k, as you will see now. So I've got 18 there, 8k, 20k, 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 20k. Last 60, I didn't stick to my strategy on this, and then I went on full on tilt. And then again, the same next day, I was just like trying to get back what I lost the other day. And I'm glad I came to realization that on this day especially, I was like, you know what? Why am I trying to chase these losses when I'm still up like 50 or so k across 3 accounts? That's still over 100k. And then that got me to calm down and then refresh for the next week, which I then did 20k, 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 20k. And notice how my trades are getting a little bit better in terms of the amount of trades that I do. We've got 5 trades, 7 trades, 4 trades, 6 trades, 3 trades. And then this week was really good. Got 1 trade, 1 trade, 1 trade, 3 trades, and then I messed up this day. But what my risk management is that I've kind of failed it. I was supposed to only allow to lose 20, so that the previous day's profits, as a worst case scenario. Usually I'll target set a mental start for like 5k per trade, but the end ultimate trade would be the previous day. Now I lost about 9k extra. Isn't what I was planning, but at the same time it's not disgusting like it was up here, and I'm still up over 200k, as you can see. So that was just 5-minute video. Probably a bit more than that, maybe 6 or 7. But yeah, man, this works. Let me just see what the chart's doing right now. Maybe if I can be bothered to do a better quantity video and I'll explain in more detail. Well, this is how I trade. I basically use the session high, low, or previous day high, previous day low. And what I look for liquidity is stuff like this, and I look for it as a target. If I see that, what did I do the other day? So let's go to previous day. Let's go to Friday. Is this Friday? Did I trade Friday? No, Friday was a fail. No, Friday I did actually get a good trade. But I ended up losing that day, but there was a good trade here. Is this it? Hold on. Where it is? Oh, it's Thursday. This was Friday. Yes. So this one, right, we can see plenty. Okay, let me explain to you in more detail what I'm exactly looking for. As you can see here, right, you see how price just goes down here. You look at what's on the left. You can see untouched liquidity. That's just going and then boom, take it all out. And then it just, I guess it wanted to take this out as well because it didn't happen there. And you're looking for those, expecting price to keep doing that, like down, take all the liquidity, and then go up again, blah, blah, blah. And it's doing it again here, building all that up. And then it went down, it took out this here. I guess technically this wick here took out that wick. So that was not really relevant. But again, it's close enough to what I'm looking for. And this one created the head and shoulders. The head and shoulders usually does work really well, but I'm still practicing on where to use that. I think it's best to use it once a session high has been taken and see if a head and shoulder forms, an M formation forms, or W formation forms, depending on where it is on the table. But yeah, using patterns along with session breaks, so session sweeps is the secret, along with using stuff like this as areas of liquidity rather than the big line. That's something like this. This is perfect. Sometimes you might get a spike high, and then you just know once a pattern forms up there, and then it would take, it'll take out at least some of it. Yeah, your job is basically to let it go down and then put your stop, not a break even, just at least some profit, and then see if you can make it win. And there's some people that like to take out contracts or take out partials, which is also good. But I like to catch the entire move, which I did here. Now price did go up a bit. I left my stop. Where did I put my stop actually? Oh yeah, I said my stops are at 5k, so 5k per trade, so that's probably somewhere up here if I'm doing a 15 micro, 15 mini lot. And yeah, look what happened. It took out all of that. Boom. And then it's a common theme. And this is just using the 1 minute chart. You can use the 1 minute chart. 1 minute chart shows more data than the 5 minute, 15 minute, whatnot. Even if the high time frames are more respectable, if you want to see what's going on in terms of liquidity, to me personally, I look at the lowest time frame. That's all gonna come down eventually. And this is what I caught. Right, it went all the way up. We had this zigzag. This was achieved on ES more than it on the NQ. NQ was kind of bullish because of all the news with the earnings and whatnot. But we had this massive up move, and I was like, okay, I know for a fact that this is gonna mean we take out all this liquidity. I literally like was saying that. Sure enough, Phil did a head and shoulders. What was see what session it was in. That was an NYAM session. Where's the Asian session high? So yeah, it completely destroyed the Asian session high. Formed a head and shoulders at the top up here, which is the pattern I was looking for. I think I got in short around here. Again, when the shoulder kind of formed here, but you know, I got in there. And sure enough, price went boom. Got here, so this is where it ended. Well, that was the lowest point. So it didn't take out all this. This can still be used as a future area to target. So let's say this crashes now because of this massive gap. Where are we now? We're still fighting up here. If that crashes because of that massive gap, you could potentially target this as well. And what I'll do is I'll mark it on my chart as an area of liquidity to take. Oops. Yeah. So I don't do YouTube. I like to keep to myself. Keep all the secrets to myself. I'm just too lazy for YouTube. And yeah, well, I could just get commissions and get referral links. Yeah, there's a lot of these YouTubers out there. They are absolutely fake. Okay, absolutely. You know, when you see these YouTubers, you should ask them to show them the accounts that they've blown, or the account that they're currently trading. Because what you find is that they don't tell you that they've blown an account, and they just make it seem like they're trading the same account. Really, they've just blown like that account. You need to question people. Yeah, it's good that they're doing content and whatnot and showing you how to do stuff, but if there's anyone that's like, you know, going on like this, there's some super ICT trader. Yeah. Anyway, that's my video. Like the video, subscribe. Don't subscribe because I probably won't be doing much videos. It's not it's not my goal. But I thought I'll just share a little bit of what I'm looking to. You can see that I have the volume profile on there as well. Again, I don't really. It's handy to see what's happening at the price of like the value area high and value area low and the PLC. That's today's. This was yesterday's. No, Friday's. Got some action there. Yeah, I'm expecting this to crash down at some point now. It's hit. It could potentially even go and take out all this potentially. And so I've got another massive box just in case. I mean, if my stop's at the head of this head and shoulders pattern, which is fine. But we will see. We will see what happens. My bet is that it falls, takes out this low, may have a reaction of it. If it actually, you know what? If it does take out the low, obviously it's going to try and take out this Asian high, Asian low as well, and then possibly fill this gap. And it could do it all in one day. And if it fills that gap, it can then target this New York PM session low, and then just underneath that is this area of liquidity that's untouched, which then could be a target as well, which is what I will target for. But because I have to use a 20% consistency rule on my account, I have to end my trade about, again, 20k. I'm going to try and end it at 19 because I'll get my consistency back to original from that loss I had Friday. But yeah, smashing it with this style of trading. Yeah, I'm going to listen to this now and see what's on. This is my first actual video that I'm talking about. You'll never see my face on YouTube. That's for sure. And I probably won't do any more. And I don't think I've explained it well. But I've done the video. It's done. I can look back at it and cringe on how I sound like and how many mistakes I'm making because I'm not even going to edit it. And then plus I'm recording off my phone. So sorry about that, guys and girls. But that is it. Peace out.